Alright, this one, I want the title, The Gift. You already know how I rock, so. But I want to give y'all this ill situation that happened, right? So yesterday I went and I bought something from the chicken spot or whatever. I'm leaving out, but before I go in, I see this lady laying under a blanket by the wall, you know what I'm saying, all wrapped up, just laying there, you know what I'm saying, a homeless lady or whatever. So I already had it in my heart, like, it just hit me when I seen it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, like, I remember being out in the street like that, you know what I mean, one time. So I went to the store, I ordered my stuff. It was taking a minute, you know what I'm saying. I'm noticing like mad stuff in front of me. Like this dude in front of me, like mad people just in front of me in my way, right? So I'm like, yo, let's take it for a minute. But I ain't paying it no mind, right? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is like even the cooks was looking at me instead of cooking the food. I'm like, weird, right? Everybody's staring at me. It's like they're trying to hold me up. And my food was supposed to already be ready, but it took like an extra 30 minutes for me sitting there. I'm like, for what? So I ain't complain. I just, did the do. So anyway, I get my food or whatever, get the drinks, and I go out. So I put the food in the car. Before I leave, I walk over to where the lady was laying on the ground at, right? And she wasn't there. So I didn't know what she looked like, and she was wrapped under the blanket. So I was like, yo, what happened to the lady, right? I seen somebody come in the store, and she looked at me, and I didn't know it was her, but I didn't think about it till after I left, right? So it didn't matter. I still put the money on I put money on her blanket. You know what I'm saying? And it was a car there already, like I guess, when she was asleep, I don't see no reason for her to jump up and run into the store, right? To go get nothing to eat unless somebody gave us some money, right? So that's what I thought. Like I felt the vibes. I'm like, yo, somebody gave us some money. She got up and that was her who went in the store. So I'm like, I just put it together. So I'm like, I bet. So the car that was there, I threw the money on the thing. As soon as I walked past, the car pulled off. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I hope nobody don't take the money. I was like, I leave it in divine hands. It was my intention. That's the purpose. So I left it at that. Pulled off, right? Forgot about it. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing to me. I always give. If I got it, I'm gonna give. You know what I'm saying? On the vibes. If I feel it, like you ain't no crackhead or nothing like that. You ain't trying to just get some drugs. I see it. I'm gonna give it to you. So today, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I forgot all about it. You know what I'm saying? Like normally I'm chilling. I'm by myself today, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be by myself most of the time, but I'm by myself. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna do some videos. I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna do my laundry or something. You know what I'm saying? So like burning incense or whatever. And then I went and did my laundry. So unbeknownst to me, I'm thinking ain't nobody gonna be doing no laundry today. It's a holiday, right? Laundry mat full. I'm like, So I get up in there. I take somebody's clothes out the joint because they just sitting there. I'm like, man, they come get their joints, and I put them on the dryers. And I put my clothes in there and start the joint or whatever. So then I come back, and they got everything in my clothes. Like it was twice. Like I had to wait for somebody's clothes, and then that was the first hour. And then when I came back, they had more clothes in there, and that was the second hour. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was aggravating me, right? So I was like, freaky, I'm gonna go down there earlier this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yo, I ain't got that much, let me, you know what I'm saying, just use half the time and y'all can get back to doing what y'all doing. You feel me? That was my plan. So I went down there, and lo and behold, I'm looking for my clothes now. I'm like, yo, my clothes at? They was in the basket. Somebody put my clothes in the dryer and paid for it. I'm like, oh snap. So the person that was in there, I was like, yo, you did that? They was like, nah. I was like, yo, the people put my clothes in there? I was like, yo, that was up. I felt that. I was like, yo, that's love. You know what I'm saying? That was love. And it made me thought about what I did for somebody last night, unbeknownst. You know what I'm saying? So my clothes drying now, right? So I'm like, I bet I'm gonna go down there a little earlier. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna snatch my clothes out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can run into them, get them a coin back or whatever. So I get down there. When I went a little earlier, my clothes was dry. They put together in the basket sitting on the side. Ain't nobody down there. I'm like, yo, what's going on, yo? So I wrote a little note real quick, like, yo, thank you so much for drying my clothes for me. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. And it caught me by surprise. I put like smiley face on there or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, you know what I'm saying? Because it was the gift.